Good day, my crafty friends, and welcome to Miss T's Crafty Corner. You guessed it, I'm Miss T. Let's get started. I want to say welcome to each and every one of you, those of you that are watching me here in the United States as well as abroad. We are going to make something mini again on today. Isn't this just adorable? We're going to use one sheet of 12 by 12 decorative cardstock, and we will be able to make two of these mini cute little milk cartons. It measures 2 1/4 all the way around. There's about 3 inches of usable space, and I just love it. Look at the cute little bottom there. I'm going to seal this, but I wanted to leave it open for you to see just how cute it is. I've got a couple of little bath bombs, but look at this box. Can you see on the inside? I've also have the lining on the inside. We've got the cute lining on the bottom. I've got a peekaboo window, added this beautiful red ribbon, and of course my bling. And I just love it. And we're going to get two from one sheet of 12 by 12 decorative cardstock. I love the colors. This paper I also got from Hobby Lobby. Warm wishes. It's just beautiful. We're going to make it. So let's get started. For today's project, and I will be making one with you, but we will start with one piece of 12 by 12 decorative cardstock. Some of what I'm doing will be optional, but this is for the inside bottom and this is for the outside bottom. And they measure 2 1/8 by 2 1/8. As you can see, I have my acetate window. That's optional, but if you're making the window, you will need one piece of acetate that measures 2 by 2. And of course, a small piece of chipboard of some kind, and this measures 1 1/4. We're going to trim our paper with my stripes going up and down at 9 1/2. We will turn our paper on the remaining 12-inch side, and we're going to trim it at 6 inches. We now have two pieces that are 6 inches. I will be doing one with you on today's video. Now we're going to make some score marks. We will take our piece, and on the 9 1/2 inch side, we're going to score at 2 1/4, 4 1/2, 6 3/4, and 9. Rotate on the 6-inch side, and we're going to score at 1. We'll score at 4, and we'll score at 5 1/2. We can put away our scoreboard. We want to fold and burnish all of our score marks lightly. This is some beautiful paper, but it does have a tendency to crack just a little bit if too much pressure is put on it. Where we made the 1-inch score mark, this will be the bottom of our mini milk carton. This will be the top, and here we have our glue flap. We're going to take our small chipboard piece, again, which is optional. Add a little bit of glue to the back of this. This is how you know where to place your template for your peekaboo window. We have our glue flap, then we have 1, and we have 2. Now I'm left-handed, so I may be coming in from the opposite side of you, but the second panel from your glue flap is where you're going to place your template. And I'm just going to place this down in the diamond shape. I'm going to place that here. Use my finger blade and trace this out. I hope you all are doing well on today. As I said at the start, we are crafting on a budget for the holiday season, and we're keeping things quick and easy because we know we all have a lot to do right now. This isn't going to take long at all. I'm going to pop out my window. I do have one correction to make. You probably noticed that the chipboard piece on this project is larger than the previous. For video purposes, I'm going to continue with this piece, but your actual chipboard piece should be 1 1/4 by 1 1/4. I cut this one at 1 1/2. So again, 1 1/4 by 1 1/4, and our acetate piece remains the same, 2 by 2. So I've added my glue, and now I'm going to place this down. Let me just wipe and make sure my glue is settling, and it is. This is a fun, quick, and easy project. I am enjoying crafting for the holidays. So now we have our window in. So we're going to completely remove this tab. I'll bring in my finger blade. You can use your scissors. We're going to remove this tab. And you all know by now I like to do my diagonal cuts. These will be slight. So I'm going to do a slight diagonal cut here, slight diagonal cut here, here, and all the way across. We're going to do a slight diagonal cut. Slight diagonal cut here and here. So this is the front, and these are our sides. We want to help our paper to bend by breaking down the fibers just a little. I have drawn where you should make the indentions, but not above this score mark. We want to make an indention on the 1 and the 3, shaped like a tent. So I have used my big old spatula. You can use a ruler. And we want to draw, starting at the center, diagonally down to the corner. And we will do this on both sides. Now we have our glue flap, our sides, the front with the acetate window, and the other side. Now let's bend this just a little bit to help with the formation when we put together our mini milk carton. So I'm going to bring back in my glue, and I'm going to add glue here and all the way down. I'm going to join these two pieces together, starting at the top. Want to line up the top. You can use tape if you want to, but I'm using glue. That way, if I need to lift up, it'll be easy to lift up, but I think that's a pretty good placement on the first try. And this also becomes a flat fold. So what I'm going to do, I like to pinch, then I'm going to go in with my bone folder and work the glue. So glad you have decided to join me today for those little small gifts that some of you will be giving. You know, it's all about presentation. So now that we've put our box together, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead now and start forming the milk carton top part. That way, if I need to go in and help it a little bit from this angle, I haven't glued my bottom yet. And this is looking good. Let me go on this side. This is some very good paper. I've got the milk carton look indention on this side, and I've got the indention on this side. Now we can put our bottom together now that we know everything is okay with the top of our mini milk carton. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring my sides in first. And this is not going to be a complete closure because I wanted to get 2 out of one piece of 12. I knew that there would be an opening, but that's okay because we're going to have a bottom as well as an inside liner. Add some glue along the edges, form my box, and bring it together. Hold it for a minute. Actually, I can set it up this way to make sure the formation is good, and it's good. So I'm going to lay it back over. I'll bring in my bone folder and just work the glue. Got a good square on that. Use my hand. Now I'm going to bring in one of these and go ahead and add my glue all along the edges and in the middle and place this down. Isn't this cute? Be careful not to get any glue on this beautiful gold foiled paper. And that's looking good. I'm going to open this back up, go in with my bone folder, and work that. So I've got the bottom on, and it's so cute. I'm going to bring in my second piece, add my glue again, try to get it on the edges, and I'm just going to place this in. It's in, so I'm just going to work in the glue on the inside liner. And there you have it. We have the cutest little liner on the inside. We have our liner on the bottom. We have our acetate window. We've got our fold overs for the mini carton. And this is just cute, you all. So now we're going to embellish. I'm going to bring this one back in for you to see it this time. Okay, my crafty friends, we're going to go ahead and do a little decorating on this box. It's not going to take a lot at all. You know, these are going to be great for teachers' gifts, co-workers, friends, and it's the thought that counts. It's so cute. It's so quaint. You know, I just love this red presents. I'm going to place this down on this one, on the back, that is. And I will add some glue to help it along since it's such a big piece. It may need some glue. Place that down. Gonna add a cute little piece of my bling right here. And I've got that. And I'm just gonna go in and make sure my present stays. You know what? I'm going to add a black bow on this one. That's popping, y'all. That is saying something. And I've got my glue dots. I'm going to use a glue dot. There's my glue dot, and I'm just going to place it on there. And then I'm going to place my bow right here. I'm going to add this bling. Isn't this just beautiful? Look at this. Now, you know, a piece of fine jewelry could go into something like this. A cute little scarf, maybe. But for now, I've got some Christmas candy. So let me get my Christmas candy. Some little candy canes. Aren't they cute? I'm just going to put these in here for now. Some little candy canes. I'm going to seal this one because I do know that I like what's on the inside of this one for now. In my glue, I'm going to run a bead of glue along here, some here. Just going to run some glue. And I got this little gadget. I think it's called a crimper. I'm going to bring it in. I got this off Amazon. This down in my crimper and turned my handle. And now I have that professional seal on my milk carton. Isn't this just cute? I love it. I've used it several times, but they do have a smaller one that you can be holding and turning at the same time that you put this in. But this worked out fine, just to lay it in there and turn. So I had fun with that. I'm not going to seal this one because I'm still thinking about if I want to put something else in, because these are going to be real-time gifts. And I love the bath bombs in this one. I may even put some in this one. Again, when finished, this measures 2 1/4 all the way around. There's about 3 inches of usable space. It has the cute bottoms. I know you probably have some wonderful ideas on how to use them as well. Leave me a comment and let me know how you plan to use yours. I hope that you have enjoyed today's video and that you were able to follow along with me. As always, it's not how you start, but how you finish. I'm Miss T, and thank you for choosing to craft with me.